Your inquiry into the doctrine of dominion, more commonly known as the doctrine of discovery, unveils a profound narrative of how religious decrees evolved into legal justifications for colonization and the erosion of indigenous sovereignty. Let's trace this doctrine's journey from its inception in papal bulls to its entrenchment in U.S. law. Origins: Papal bulls and the birth of the doctrine. The doctrine of discovery originated from a series of papal bulls in the 15th century, which granted Christian monarchs the authority to claim lands inhabited by non-Christians. Key decrees include Dum Diversas, 1452, issued by Pope Nicholas V. It authorized the Portuguese crown to invade, search out, capture, vanquish, and subdue all Saracens and pagans, effectively endorsing the conquest and enslavement of non-Christian peoples. Romanus Pontifex, 1455, also by Pope Nicholas V, this bull reinforced Portugal's rights over newly discovered lands and justified the enslavement of non-Christians, further entrenching the principles of Dum Diversas. Inter Caetera 1493, Pope Alexander VI granted Spain the rights to colonize the Americas, asserting that lands not inhabited by Christians could be claimed by Christian rulers. These decrees collectively established a theological and legal framework that dehumanized non-Christian peoples and legitimized European colonial expansion. Institutionalization in U.S. law. Centuries later, the principles of the doctrine of discovery were embedded into U.S. jurisprudence. Johnson v. McIntosh, 1823, Chief Justice John Marshall ruled that private individuals could not purchase lands directly from Native Americans, as the U.S. government held ultimate title based on the right of discovery. This decision effectively nullified indigenous land rights and established federal supremacy over native lands. Cherokee Nation, Georgia, 1831. The Supreme Court characterized Native American tribes as domestic dependent nations, limiting their sovereignty and reinforcing federal authority over indigenous affairs. These rulings institutionalized the doctrine of discovery, providing legal justification for the continued dispossession of indigenous peoples. Contemporary reassessment and rejection. In recent years, there has been a growing movement to repudiate the doctrine of discovery. Vatican Statement 23, the Vatican formally repudiated the doctrine, acknowledging that the papal bulls did not adequately reflect the equal dignity and rights of indigenous peoples, and have never been considered expressions of the Catholic faith. Legal and academic critiques. Scholars and indigenous advocates have highlighted the doctrine's enduring impact on indigenous rights and called for its revocation from legal systems. Understanding the doctrine of discovery's origins and its entrenchment in legal systems is crucial for recognizing the historical and ongoing challenges faced by indigenous communities. If you seek further insights